Hello, everyone, Get Phoenix community. I'm Zoe. I'm on the board of Get Phoenix, and I am here today with some exciting news for you guys. A few months ago in March, we did a project, or we did an event with E3 Africa. So it was one of our community initiative events, and some really exciting news came because of it. A couple of the attendees of Get Phoenix's event got hooked up with E3 Africa, and now they have this great global project in the works. And so I am here with Michelle to chat with you guys and let you know about everything that's going on. Here she is.
Hey everyone, how are you doing? It's Michelle A Coffey. How's it going?
So tell me a little bit about all of this. You tell me a little bit about E3. I actually wasn't at the event.
Okay.
I missed that one, unfortunately, and there's probably some people here who weren't there either. So if you could tell me a little bit about E3.
Okay, sure. So basically, so I have a nonprofit, and then I also have a network of nonprofits called Executive 10X Philanthropists. And so every year, there's a group of us and we all come together to pick a project for that year. And so we wanted to do something in Africa. And so I literally went on Facebook and Googled or searched for nonprofit in Africa, and then E3 Africa came up, and I clicked on it and I was like Chandler, and I was like, what? It's local. And so I reached out and somebody from their site was like, okay, so we're gonna have an event in Get Phoenix in Scottsdale on Wednesday. You should come check it out. And so I went there, and that's kind of what happened.
The rest is history. That's amazing. So tell me a little bit about your organization in E3 and how you are going to kind of support each other in this collaboration.
Okay, so basically, so E3 Africa, what they do is they're located in Uganda, northern part of Uganda, area called the Moyo district. And this area has actually been riddled with warfare for over decades. And so what we're gonna do is assist them in the construction of a school for 800 students. And so from now until October, we're raising funds, and we're scheduling to raise 150,000. And so that's gonna go towards the construction of the school in Uganda. In November, there's gonna be 10 of us. We're gonna be flying out there. It's gonna get crazy. And we're gonna go check it out. All of us are going pretty much for the first time, so we have no idea what to expect. And we're going to just go and help with the groundbreaking, meet the local community, and just kind of see what else we can help with maybe in future projects.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about what an initiative like this, building a school in Uganda, means to the community of people there.
So it's a huge deal. So basically what's happening right now in that area is that E3 Africa is sponsoring students to go to school. So in Uganda, so in the US, the way the education here works is that we get free education all through high school, right? And then for college, we're each on our own to pay for whatever college we want to go to or not go to. And so in Uganda, the government pays for education up to middle school. And so basically when you're 12, 13 years old, no more school for you unless your parents are paying for it out of pocket. And so this area specifically that we're going to, because it's been so devastated in many different ways, there's a lot of orphans in that area, there's a lot of poverty in that area. And so because of all of that, there's a really low education or low educated type of community. And so what E3 Africa has done to this point is done sponsorship. So they have people that pay for students to go to schools, but these schools are located everywhere. And so what they're doing is they're just going to bring that all together and develop a curriculum that also not only does the traditional elements of education like reading and math and science and all that good stuff, but is also going to kind of take it to the next level and implement, peace and conflict resolution type of curriculum, also spiritual transformation, things that are really missing and needed in that area. And so these children who are, between the ages of 12, 13, 14, they're going to be educated up till high school and beyond, now with this mindset of conflict resolution, being able to talk through disagreements instead of it becoming something physical.
That's amazing. And Michelle actually showed me a video that E3 Africa produced, and I'll link it here afterwards, about a woman who's sharing her story on how E3 Africa was able to help her and going to school and things like that. And I think it's important. It was really important to me. It moved me to see what's actually going on in the community, and then kind of get a better understanding of how this is going to really make an impact. Tell me why you do this.
So the video that you're talking about, the girl's name is Harriet. And so she's one person of thousands of children that have been impacted in such a crazy way that it's like movie stuff. Like us in the US, we have no idea what these people are going through. And so watch it. It's on the GoFundMe page. It's part of it's in the About section. So you can check it out there and watch her video. It's just like 3 minutes long. But the what it does is, so I think that a lot of times, like a lot of us are going through life unfulfilled, maybe just going through the whole hum of like our careers and our life and, whatever we need to do, but it's just, we're missing that piece. And like I, spent a lot of my time, doing the partying thing, like doing all of that. And, so that's all out of my system, but that wasn't fulfilling for me either. Right. And so here I am now, like in this kind of mindset where I want to impact people that I don't even know. Right. And I do it for them and I do it for me because it's super fulfilling. Like it is, like you're literally like a superhero to these people. And you really are in your own life. There's a lot of growth and personal development that needs to happen to be able to do these types of projects. And so that's why I do it, for my own personal development, for my own growth, for my own, like the high that you get when you're on these type of projects, when you're surrounded by other individuals who are doing badass shit worldwide. I don't know if I could do that, but it's Facebook.
It's okay.
And then you get there, like wherever it is, like last year we did a project in Jamaica. This year it's going to be Africa. Next year, who knows? I mean, you can join us and decide and help us decide our next projects, but we're leaning more towards human trafficking type stuff. But anyway, we're just impacting, these are real lives. And I think that a lot of times globally, the angst that is felt in these parts of the world that are forgotten, that vibration of suffering, carries over to the US and makes us depressed. And we don't even know why. We think it's our own stuff. But to be honest, we're all connected. We're all one. And we're just feeling the pain of like this woman, Harriet, if you check out her video, that she's feeling, and that whole community. And so to bring education, to bring that type of hope for that generation and future generations, for them to see that there's individuals that are coming from other parts of the world that they don't even know about, to help them brings a lot of hope, brings a lot of, it just lifts that community up. And so, we're raising a ton of money, right? Which is way beyond what we were thinking of doing last year, but it's needed, and it's money that, to be honest, like we have it available to us. And so I'm going to encourage you to dig into your pocket, check out the video, donate some money, and help these kids out, because if not us, then who, right? I don't see people lining up building schools all over the place. So that's why we linked forces with E3 Africa, because they're doing some really amazing things, and we want to help support them and make sure that what their vision is for that area gets accomplished.
It's amazing. What else can we do as Get Phoenix and people that are interested in helping? I've got the GoFundMe link for people to donate. Is there anything else we can do outside of that?
So yeah, so like right now you're just seeing, Zoe and I, but behind the scenes there's also, Kitsy and Dana. And so it takes really an army of people to put things together, little things like a video like this, and like bigger things like building, a school and in a part of northern Uganda, right? And so the more people that get involved, everybody plays a little part of supporting each other. And so get involved. There's that open group that I have that's just a network of nonprofits and people who like doing, global projects basically. And it's called Executive 10X Philanthropist. And if you got some extra money hanging around, or if maybe you have to, sacrifice a little bit. Our American dollars internationally go a long way. So what you think might not be significant for someone else in another country, it's super significant. I'll give you an example. So last year, my nonprofit Imagine Building joined forces with another nonprofit, Archangel Network, and we built a house for a single mother and her family for $3,000. So $3,000 in Jamaica can get somebody a roof over their head, right? And so our dollars here go a long way in other countries. And so just donate whatever you got.
Good. Awesome. Well, the link is there. Anything else you'd like to share about your journey and this? When are you planning on going?
Okay, so yeah, we're fundraising all this year up till October. October we're transferring funds, and then November we're hopping on a 20-hour flight to Uganda.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's really inspiring.
So these trips that we do yearly, they've got a global project associated with them, but they're also eco tours. So we're not just going to go and build some awesome stuff, which we are going to do, but we're going to go see, like, we're on one of those days or two of those days is going to be on safari trips and stuff like that. And like when I was in Jamaica last year, there was a day or two that we might have gone on a boat and gone like scuba diving and all that crazy stuff. So it's a combination of everything. It's much better than like a, spring break weekend in like Mexico or something like that. If you're going to do that, like come with us, let's like help some people out and knock out some like cool eco tour type of stuff, and it'll be good.
Awesome. Good. Excuse me. Click the link, jump into Michelle's group, get involved. We also have an upcoming Get Phoenix event. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice.
She's just overtaken by like how amazing this is.
So we have an upcoming event at the end of the month. It's at the Emerald.
Okay.
And Aisha Cogborn is going to be there speaking about how to understand your value and do all the things. So we have some upcoming events. You guys should come meet Michelle, meet Kitsy, meet Dana. We've all kind of been working together to put this, but Get is a happy partner, and I hope that this inspires some people to help donate and make your goal.
Yeah, if you're like bored at work or just like going through the whole hum of it, I get it. Been there, done that. Like, let's link arms and like do some crazy stuff around the world. It's awesome.
Yes, definitely. All right, well, everyone enjoy your evening. Thanks for watching us.
Bye.